All right, let's start talking about Dr. Bob. What did
I
he
haven't
do?
recorded. Oh.
Yeah, I know. What did he do?
He fought a bear.
Dr. Bob and the Good Old Timers, a biography with recollections of early Alcoholics Anonymous in the Midwest. What are alcoholics?
People who are drunk.
People that are drunks. Why do they drink?
Because they're bored. Nothing to do.
Put that away while we make this video, please.
Okay, let me delete some stuff that I don't know why I have.
I believe people are lonely, and that's why they drink. My grandpa used to be addicted to cigarettes, but he said he wasn't addicted because he could quit at any time he wanted to.
Oh, really?
Yes. But he also said, if I don't have my cigarettes,
No,
I think that I don't have any friends. Now, who calls cigarettes friends?
Nobody.
But what he meant also was that he couldn't offer any cigarettes to his friends. Because you have to have something to offer in this world, all right? So that when people see you, they're happy. You know, every time you go see the mechanic, you're like, oh, help me, something's wrong with my car, it doesn't work. So people love the mechanic.
Greet them with money.
and it's all right to have money. The Good Samaritan had confidence. He was traveling alone. He had money. You understand? He was probably a mechanic or something. He fixed something. All right, so please read about the boys. All right, this is about Dr. Bob when he was 10 years old, and this is later. Okay.
Do I have to read that?
As I'll read.
No. I don't want. I don't mind reading, but I don't want to read that part because we already read it.
All right, let me read this part. Even in adulthood, page 14, Dr. Bob never developed into much of a correspondent. He didn't write long letters. His letters to Bill Wilson were one-pagers, short and to the point, with the words scrawled across the sheet. During these summers, back when he was a boy, right? Young Bob became an expert swimmer and at one time saved a girl from drowning. You see? Oh, Daniel. Oh, yeah, I know Daniel. He doesn't have a job. Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, he was the guy that taught Max how to swim. And then, oh, yeah, Max was the boy that saved that girl from drowning. You see? Everything is connected. All right, read from this paragraph here.
This convinced him that children should learn to swim at an early age. I learned just a few months ago.
Well, remember Riley?
Oh yeah, he was an expert swimmer.
He was only less than 1 year old?
Oh,
No, 1 year old.
You got who's Smitty and Sue?
I don't know who Smitty and Sue are. They could be his friends.
He taught Smitty and Sue to swim when they were 5 years old. The three of them would set out every vacation morning to swim the channel near the summer cottage at West Revenue, Akron, Ohio.
Akron, Ohio?
Yeah.
I thought it was in Vermont.
Misled by the sight on one occasion, an alarmed neighbor called Ann Smith to tell her that her children had fallen out of the boat in the middle of the channel. They didn't fall out, they jumped out. They were like, whee!
You know what a channel is?
River type thing?
Yeah. It's, let's say that a finger, like you see my fingers?
Yeah.
There's water. Well, let's just put the ocean. Well, in Ohio, maybe it's a river. Yeah. So there's a channel, and to swim across the channel would be, maybe you tie the rope around around your waist as you swim, and you pull the rowboat. All right, we're in the middle now. Swim to shore.
As the boy grew older, he wandered farther afield. Once he and some friends went to Canada on a hunting trip. Game was so scarce that they lived on eels, blueberries, and cream of tartar biscuits for 3 weeks.
This is a 10-year-old boy living off the land.
Eels.
Oh, here's your gun. Go hunting, son. Go eat.
Eels.
Well, there's no other food. Maybe the eel, after it dies, maybe it doesn't electrocute you.
Yeah, I doubt it. Because they make the electrocution happen. Finally, they flushed a particular large woodchuck. When they had within range, they started blazing away. After being shot at for some time, the woodchuck disappeared into its burrow. This episode later caused Judge Smith to remark that the woodchuck probably went in and to get away from the noise. Another time, the boys were wandering in the woods as they sauntered along kicking at stones, laughing and joking. There suddenly came upon a huge bear. The bear, probably more frightened than the boys, lumbered deeper into the forest. The young hunters were hard on its heels, yelling and shouting encouragement to one another. Still, the bear got away. However, I don't believe we ran after him as fast as we might have, Dr. Bob used to say. Vacation time shrank as childhood faded. In his teens, Bob began to spend summers either working on a Vermont farm or juggling trays and carrying suitcases as a bellhop at a summer hotel in New York's Adirondack Mountains. Adirondack Mountains. In 1894, the 15-year-old entered St. Johnsbury Academy, now an impressive 10-building complex. The academy was established when the philanthropic...
What is a philanthropic person?
I don't know.
A person that gives money. It says, I'll give the money for the school to be built.
The academy was established with the philanthropic aid of Fairbanks Morse Company as an independent secondary school for the intellectual, moral, and religious training of boys and girls in northeastern Vermont. One of its alumni was Calvin Coolidge, the 30th President of the United States.
What school did Calvin Coolidge go to?
I don't know.
The one that they just mentioned that they opened.
I know, but I don't know. Like, it's a weird name. St. Johnsbury Academy. Named after somebody, I think.
I'm John Burnsbury or something. Named the school after me, and here's $1 million. All right.
Bob was to become an avid reader in later years, but he rarely cracked a book throughout the scholastic career. He didn't read. How dare! There were repercussions.
Repercussions. What happens if you punch this wall? Huh?
You get hurt.
If you punch a punching bag, you're all right. If you punch a wall, it depends on how much training you had.
There were repercussions and accusations he managed to make of waywardness from parents and teachers.
What is a wayward child?
I don't know.
A disobedient child that drinks alcohol.
Nonetheless, he managed to maintain...
Cover up, man. I think you're cold, right?
Yeah. Nonetheless, he managed to maintain passing even credible grades. Can I go now?
Did you finish the section I wanted you to read?
I read a lot. I read like 5 paragraphs.
All right, so you stopped. Did he graduate?
Soon.
How did he become a doctor if he didn't graduate? We don't need. We know he did graduate, but I don't know if he He probably finished that school, but he was a wayward person.
He was a senior when he was at St. Johnsbury.
Right.
Academy gym.
Mm-hmm.
At the dance in the academy gym. He learned to dance in the...
Yeah, and he dated a girl.
Anne Robinson.
And she waited for 17 years before she finally said, I'll marry you. Perhaps it was because she knew he was a drunkard.
Marriage of the reason for the delay. 17 years.
She said, well, do I really want to marry a drunkard? Mm-hmm.
Agreed to marry him.
17 years later, yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so...
He went for Dartmouth College.
Which was... Do you know what a party school is?
No. Yes. Okay. Like, you have parties.
You go to class, and then at night...
My school has parties.
Yes, but a party school is... All of us get together and we have beer over here.
At the school?
Well, in your dorm.
Oh, in my dorm.
And what is a dorm?
A dorm's like a dormitory.
Yes. So before you
room.
leave, son, what did he do when he was... Do you have a bookmark?
Nope.
All right. What did he do when he was 15 years old? What?
He hunted the bear. Oh no.
What about as far as jobs?
Eels. Oh, he went to work at a hotel.
Yeah, and he juggled trays. What does that mean?
He was cooking.
He carried the drinks and the food like a waiter does
Yeah.
to the rich people.
He also carried suitcases.
And he also worked as a
not-
bellhop.
That's not so hard of a job.
No,
that
it isn't.
part, that part. Not the cleaning the rooms. I'm not doing that part. If
Right.
I was like homeless, I would be like, I want to go for like taking trays to people. That's easy. If you get lost in the hotel, then.
It seems to be easy, but some people... you're really cold, aren't you?
Yeah.
You could turn that off. Are you able to climb that ladder and turn it off?
No, that ladder's full.
All right, you read one of... Look how many books I have here that I wanted you to take a look at.
Jack and Jill I already read. A long time ago. We made a video even.
I want to make another one. It's that important. You don't have any more time? What are you going to do now? Thank you for helping me, son.
Bye.
You going to eat?
Yeah.
You going to eat? All right, I'll eat with you.
Not ready.
It's 11 o'clock at night, I think. We all...
What was the next one you wanted?
Well, tomorrow I have that anger management class. My friend said he would give me a ride. That's very nice. See you in the next video. Go do a good deed. God bless you. And God bless those that surround you.